Like, welcome, replay viewers. Welcome, welcome. What the business is? Your boy Kyle tuning in to you on this Friday afternoon. Welcome, welcome. What the business is? Friday midday talk volume 36. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome to my replay viewers. Welcome to my live viewers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What the business is? Welcome. This is Kyle tuning in to you on this midday talk volume 36. Welcome. Before I jump on, for those that never met me, before those that's watching the replay, and for those that's viewing live for the first time, I want to introduce myself. My name is Kyle, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, South Side, Shy City, baby. Trees, what the business is. But yeah, I'm just introducing myself. My name is Kyle, and I do my midday talks. Basically, I talk about, oh, Trees is in the building. Just an average guy, average guy, that's leaning into the entrepreneurship world. I've been in a home-based business for the I've been in network marketing for the past 3 years, and I'm currently in the network marketing field. Oh yeah, trophies. You gotta get to them trophies. But yes, yes, yes. Just an entrepreneur, just seeking more information out here, just trying to better myself, and I just talk about different things that I go through on a daily basis, from the things that I feed myself, from personal development, from self-education, from different videos and audios. I just like to elaborate on some of those things that I come across that I feel that can add value to people's lives. Steve A, what the business is? Steve A is in the building. So that's one of the reasons why I do my midday talks, just to add some value to people's lives from, some of the things that I go through. Like I said, and then it's all around things, it's not just business. No, I try to talk about things that you can relate to all aspects of your life, or whatever areas that's needed improvement in your life. You can add it. Stevie, hope everyone having a great day. Yes, yes. Welcome to Midday Talk Volume 36. And the midday talk today is, what do you do? Like, what are you doing, or what do you do to actually, push yourself harder, to achieve a goal? I wanted to talk on that because I was hearing some things. I was looking at a couple of videos yesterday, and some things kind of stuck out to me as to like where I can push myself harder to achieve a goal, or what things that I could do to push myself on in a direction to hit some of the goals that I want to hit. And one of the things that I was listening to, I don't know if you guys heard of Eric Worre, but he's a like big time, like inspirational, like type of coach in the networking field. And one of the things that he was talking about was that in order to sometimes, give yourself self motivation, in order to, hit some of your goals and things of that nature, he was talking about accountability. And basically, he was saying, one of the things that kind of like stuck out to me that made a lot of sense is, sometimes you have to penalize yourself. So when he meant by penalizing yourself is like kind of like taking something away from you, or when you set a goal, like kind of like holding accountability to yourself, but it's towards something that something that you dislike, or maybe an enemy. So one of the examples that he used, he was like, okay, so say you want to hit a goal, by the end of the year, and to make sure that you actually do what you say that you're going to do, he like, if you lose that bet, like you kind of like betting yourself. So he was saying like, you holding accountability to yourself, and if you don't hit that goal, then you have to do something that you dislike, or you have to do something that you hate. So when he was kind of summing up the example that he was saying, it kind of makes sense because when you do something and you set aside accountability to yourself to accomplish something, and if you put a penalty at the end of it saying, well, if I don't hit this goal, then I have to do this, but you put to at the end of it something that you don't like to do or hate doing, I feel like that's a way to actually put fire underneath your feet to actually, hit a goal or get something achieved. And this don't have to really do nothing with business. Like I say, I try to make my midday talks. I try to make my midday talks where it can be added to all aspects of life, whether it's business, relationship, whether it's certain areas in your life that you want to improve in. These are just some concepts that you can use to actually hit those achievements and hit those goals. So when he was talking about it, like I said, it made perfect sense. Like, if I have a goal and I attach a dislike at the end of it, if I don't accomplish that goal, that's going to make me go harder. Because I was sitting here, like, I was sitting here at home, and I'm like kind of in a lazy mode. Like, I feel like I was doing a lot of, I read early, I listened to some audio, and then it's Friday, so I'm kind of like in this mode. Like, I really don't feel like doing something, but I know I need to be doing something. So I had actually replayed that audio in my head as I'm sitting here, and I'm like, oh man, that could be a great topic for the midday talk, because like I said, I'm just sitting here and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for my second half of the day. Now, like I definitely have goals that I have set for like the next 3 months, going toward the end of the summer. But it's like, you sometimes, like I said, you just get that time where you just don't feel like doing anything. So, I started thinking of ways where I could like kind of self-motivate myself. So I don't know, like that whole replay of that video that I listened to, or that audio that I listened to, actually came into play. So that's why I'm kind of actually talking about it right now, because I'm actually thinking of some ways where I can like set a fire underneath my feet within the next couple of hours or so to actually get some more work done. And that example had actually came into mind. Like, I'm just thinking like, okay, it's something that I want to achieve. I already know that. I already got a goal. Now let's put a penalty behind that. Something that I dislike, something that I would not want to do if I lose this bet to myself. So I'm sitting here thinking, and then I'm like, you know what? I could actually talk about this for my midday talk, because it may, like I say, add some type of value, or it may be a great idea for someone that can, put into their repertoire of ways of, self-improving themselves. So, hopefully that was a good tip, for something, like I said, that you want to accomplish, whether it's a goal, whether if you want to get something done in a specific area in your life, and you feel like you're a procrastinator at it, set a bet with yourself. Like, okay, if I don't accomplish, like, say if you got a daily goal, like, okay, I'm supposed to make, okay, I use it in a business term. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to make 10 calls today. This is an example, something that I'm going to follow for today. And, maybe you guys could probably put it into your repertoire if it makes sense. But, like, say you be like, okay, I need to make 10 calls today. Welcome. Say you be like, okay, I got to make 10 calls today, right? So that's your goal right there. So now you attach a penalty to it. So you be like, okay, if I don't make these 10 calls by the end of the day, then I'm not going out for the weekend. Now if you're a person that like to go out on the weekends, like I said, you're challenging yourself, you're holding yourself accountable. So if you're a person that likes to go out on the weekend and you add that as a penalty behind one of your goals, there, right then and there, you're going to go hard, or at least attempt to make them 10 calls. Or if you make them 10 calls, as long as you make that 10 calls, no matter what the outcome is, you accomplished that goal. But the reason why you accomplished it, because you attached a penalty to it. Because it's like, okay, if I don't hit these 10 calls, if I don't make these 10 calls, then I can't go out for the weekend. It's kind of like, I don't have kids, but it's kind of like if you have a kid, you tell them like, hey, if you get good grades, you could get that Xbox One, or you get that PlayStation 4. And you know what? That kid, he's going to get all the good grades, because you know what? That he loved to play games, and he loved video games, and he's going to do whatever it takes to get them video games, So I'm just trying to put that type of mindset to, the action steps as far as accomplish goals and getting things done within a daily, monthly, or even yearly basis. So, like I said, just a long story short, just try practicing that. Like I said, if you have like a daily or a weekly goal, add a penalty to it. Hold yourself accountable. Say like if you love food, and you be like, okay, or you're on a diet, and you can make yourself accountability goal. Like, okay, I'm not gonna eat, after 9. If you end up eating after 9, then you can't have no sweets the next day. Now, if you know you love sweets, what you gonna do? You gonna try not to eat past 9. If it's a problem. Like, I'm just throwing out examples of how you can use this type of concept, because I found that this concept can really work if you actually attach something that you either really like to do or really dislike to do, and just reverse it. So like I say, I just use that example because I think I'm going to use that for my today. So you love sweets, exactly. So that could be something that you could use. Say like you got to do something over the weekend, and that'll be accountability that you could attach to it. Like, okay, in order for me to have sweets, I have to complete this task over the weekend. If I don't complete this task, then I cannot eat sweets the following week. Now, you love sweets, so therefore you're going to complete that task, or at least attempt and do all your mighty to complete that task, so you can have your sweets for the next week. And we're not gonna cheat ourselves, because at the end of the day, we want to be as honest and as much honesty to ourselves as possible. Because the only person that we're gonna cheat at the end of the day is ourselves if we bypass the accountability part. Yeah, so thank you, Stevie. I was just thinking, like I said, I just felt like I was sitting here and I'm like, man, how can I get myself out this funk of like doing something? Like, I took my NutriBurst, so I'm already kind of hyped, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, it's Friday, it's sunny outside. I'm already feel like I'm kind of overwhelmed because I feel like I just been like just reading and listening to audio and stuff. I'm just like, I feel like I just need a break, but at the same time, like, I know that I had set a goal like that I want to get accomplished by Sunday. So I'm like, well, I do got the free time, but I just don't have that extra push. So I'm just thinking of ways to kind of like self-motivate myself. And right now I'm just throwing in something, I'm thinking of something that I like to do, and just throwing that into the mix to actually push myself harder. So, if you found that valuable, test it out. See if it works in your daily activity. See if it works with whatever goals or achievements that you get in. Let me know how it works. But yeah, I just feel like that was a great, concept to add. Yeah, you're right. And you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do, just because I feel like my mind is everywhere. Cause I'm starting to like read and develop some different skill sets. No, just to better myself in what we have going on in our industry. And like I was reading on that. Then I did some different reading. Then I had listened to like 30, 40 minutes of audio. So right now, my brain just feel like, man, I just been working. So, I think I'm just going to take a break, and think about some things, like I said, to attach to what I want to get accomplished by Sunday, and then see how it go. That'll be our talk on Midday Sunday, letting you guys know what the results of my actions, holding myself accountability of doing that. So, don't want to hold you guys too much long. Like I said, hopefully that made sense, that concept, and if it does, try it and see if it works for you. Put it into your repertoire of self motivation. So with that being said, I want everyone to have a great second half of the day. It's Friday. For some people, they was off today, so they got a 3-day weekend. I want you guys to enjoy your weekend. I think Easter is Sunday, but yeah, enjoy your weekend with your family, friends, and tune in tomorrow to Midday Talk Volume 37. Peace and enjoy your day.